Good morning, everybody. It's Brett, your thankful carnivore. It is Thursday morning, February the 27th. We've just about run out of another month. And it's today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. I appreciate so much you taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble on about things related to the carnivore way of eating that I find interesting. Please check me out across all my social media at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, on Twitter where the meat-eating savages just run wild. It's Stickman Bleeding. That's STICKMANBLEEDIN. Don't add a G. Facebook, YouTube, Thankful Carnivore. And please remember, you could get a 30-minute coaching session from meatrx.com for under $20. That's right, you can get a carnivore coaching session from meatrx.com for under $20 for 30 minutes. Check it out. I want to talk to you guys today about results versus science. So many times today, YouTube is just full of folks reading research papers like they know what they're talking about. They're this is science. I know science. Whenever I hear somebody say, I know science, I automatically stop listening because that's not how people who really work in the field of science and research, that's not how they talk. That's not even remotely relevant. Science questions everything. And if you are just reciting, you've got your notes, this paper suggests that all this cause mortality and this process will, oh my gosh, and then you're all just going to die because you're not, according to this scientific research, highest scientific research, the highest value data possible, blah, 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 blah. When really, what matters is how I feel. None of that blather has any value to me. It's not persuasive, it's not convincing, and you're not questioning anything. It's one of the reasons why I don't talk about scientific subjects. I'm not qualified. I'm a guitar player who's talking about eating meat and drinking water. I have no qualifications to read and interpret and to give my stamp of approval to any scientific research paper. I mean, I can read them. Some of them I have to really work hard through to understand because it's not my field. It's not my expertise. And I see across YouTube on all sorts of issues and sides of this nutritional war declaring, I know science. This is science. Science says, well, you're ignoring science when you feel this way or believe that or do X, Y, and Z. Da, 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 da. And that sun comes through the windows just a little too much. So we'll fix that real quick and give you a nice pretty shot of me leaning over my laptop. And I don't care about that either. My point is, ignore the noise. It's just chaos that's being spewed about, designed to frighten, create uncertainty and doubt. Trust your body, not science from a YouTuber who's only reading from a report they don't understand. And that's 98% of all that. Well, this paper says, da, 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 da. And then we get the response video merry-go-round going. Somebody reads something and calls it science, and then somebody else and in the course of this science report. There's nonsense being spewed left and right. Another YouTuber sees it, gets offended, gets triggered. They write a response video on why this person's a moron. And they may or may not be true, correct. Who knows? Who cares at this point? Although I have to say, some of the response videos done by certain individuals are hilarious. They're just funny. But they don't really move the needle in one direction or the other. But some of them are humorous. I cannot deny that. My point with all this is, folks, what really ought to matter is how we feel. How do we feel? How I feel determines my thinking on my health, my diet, my whole life. Not on some fake science expert who's just another guy like me reading from a sheet of paper. You know, I could read off a science paper. I could read the conclusions. I can read all that. Would I understand it? Maybe, maybe not. Am I qualified to declare a study as being the final conclusive statement on how we should or should not eat? Of course not. And anybody else who says they are automatically has declared themselves to be without credibility, in my opinion. Focus instead on what you put in your mouth. Don't eat toxins. Just consume human absorbable nutrition. Try it for 30, 60, 90 days. See how you feel. I bet you feel better. And I bet you'll feel so good that you're not going to care about this science either. My friends, it's so important that we concentrate and use our own good brains to accept the fact that when we only eat meat and drink water, we're not consuming toxins, we're only consuming nutrition, and our bodies heal and thrive. Now, I would love to see the science involved with that. It would excite me to no end, but it's really not been done yet. Say for a study done in the 30s. 2 gentlemen, Bellevue Hospital, they ate nothing but meat, animal source food for a year. And at the end of that year, they're spectacular. But today's naysayers, oh, that's old. That's old. Hey, science is science, whether it's old or new. The truth is the truth is the truth. 1 + 1 equaled 2 100 million years ago. 100 million years from today, 1 + 1 will still just equal 2. Think about it, my friends. Use your good brains. You've got common sense. Employ it. Question everything, because that's what real science does. It questions everything. It accepts nothing on face value. Do the things you need to do to take care of you today. Don't listen to all the noise. How you feel should be your guide. Eat your meat, drink your water. Have a wonderful day. And I look forward to talking with you fine folks tomorrow. I appreciate all the wonderful comments. If you have any questions or topic ideas for a future talk, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Oh, don't forget, you've got something to be thankful for.